Hello and welcome to Lusitano Stadium in Ludlow, Massachusetts for tonight's first-round matchup in the 2014 U.S. Open Cup. Tonight, it's GPS Massachusetts taking on the Western Massachusetts Pioneers. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Lusitano Stadium. I am Scott Sudikoff, as we're here to get set for the first round of the U.S. Open Cup in 2014. The Western Mass Pioneers hosting GPS Massachusetts. And tonight is one of 8 different first-round matchups in this 101st Lamar Hunt U.S. Open Cup tournament. And again, the Pioneers taking on GPS Massachusetts on the field here behind me in just a couple of minutes. As we move here in our pregame, we want to take a look at a few of the players to watch in this one. And first on the GPS Massachusetts side, we take a look at midfielder Nicholas Chrisman. And Chrisman, actually a former co-head coach of this team, has moved to just a player for now and actually be playing in one of his final games for this team today. And they're looking to send him off on a bang here today in this first-round matchup in the U.S. Open Cup. And we take a look at the other side, the Western Massachusetts Pioneers, and the player to watch tonight is Alan Carr Jr. Jr. last year played 6 games for the Western Massachusetts Pioneers, and he scored 9 goals in those 6 matchups. He's from Brazil, and he will definitely be one to watch on the field here tonight for the Pioneers. So GPS Massachusetts, the Western Massachusetts Pioneers, first-round matchup. It's the game of the round on USsoccer.com. We'll have the starting lineups and the opening kickoff coming up next.
Let's hear it from Amanda.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Lusitano Stadium in Ludlow, Massachusetts, as we get set for this first-round matchup in the 2014 U.S. Open Cup. GPS Massachusetts and the Western Mass Pioneers. Scott Sudikoff here with you, and glad you could join us on USsoccer.com. The road team today you see in the white uniforms, GPS Massachusetts. And as we look through the starting lineups defensively, they go with a 4-3-3 alignment. Jake Edwards, Matt Handy, Pumulele Makwela, and Alan Ashenfelter are on the defensive line. The midfielders are Nicholas Chrisman, Harris Smryko, and rounding out the midfield is Matt Lemire. And the forwards for GPS Massachusetts, Santiago Bedoya, Tyler Mackney, and Nicholas Figueredo. In goal for GPS Massachusetts is Jeff Newman. As we take a look at Western Massachusetts Pioneers, their starting lineup defensively, Jamie Capinos, Jay Willis. And in the midfield also with Evan Barakis, Kyle Clancy, Tyler Carlos, and Bryce Ciambella. Also forgot defensively Jesse Pereira back there on the defense. And the forwards for the Pioneers, Alan Carr Jr., who we spotlighted in the Open, James Beeston, and Will Daniels. In goal is Warren Gross. Pioneers in the all-red, and GPS Massachusetts in the white tops, black shorts, black socks. And again, there's Jeff Newman in goal for GPS Massachusetts, formerly Mass Premier Soccer. And now GPS Massachusetts. They were champions of the Bay State Soccer League last year. And the Western Massachusetts Pioneers coming out of the Premier Development League. They have yet to start that season this year. They did go 5-3-6 a year ago. See the referees for tonight's contest? We're moments away from the opening kickoff. One of 8 first-round matchups, and this one, the game of the round, being streamed live for you on ussoccer.com and YouTube. The 101st Lamar Hunt U.S. Open Cup about to get set to begin. And again, GPS Massachusetts in the white, Pioneers Soccer Club in the red. You see GPS will move left to right, Pioneers right to left in the first half. Beautiful weather in Ludlow, Massachusetts today. And we are underway at Lusitano Stadium as GPS Massachusetts begins with the ball first. Back in its own end, the Pioneers defensively trying to work it out along the far sideline. Play continues there. Pioneers look to break it forward. Kyle Clancy plays it along the near side for Beeston. And now back on the defensive line, Jay Willis will send it all the way through. And whistle offside called on the Pioneers. We are just underway. Aschenfelter sends it across the midfield stripe, taken away by the Pioneers. Ball goes out of bounds on the far sideline as the throw-in goes to Will Daniels.
Big wide world, best market. Only the best for your family from ours.
Switch fields with it. Comes down towards James Beeston. Gets it ahead for Alan Carr Jr. It's knocked out. Excuse me, that was off of Tyler Carlos. Throw in on the near side for GPS Massachusetts. Sent forward, controlled with the head.
Our feet. Yes, cut the line, cut the line, cut the line.
Lofted forward. And the second ball comes down for the Pioneers and Ciambella. GPS with the control. Moving up the far sideline, looking for a cross opportunity. And that gets sent out of bounds near the post. Excuse me, near the flag. And it will be a throw-in right there in the corner for GPS Massachusetts. Ball now given to the Pioneers as Capinos will throw it in along the far sideline. That cross got blocked out. Beeston sends it out. Junior trying to track it down. Alencar Jr. gets there against Macabella into the box. Junior with a nifty move, the left-footed cross, and the play made by the keeper, Newman. Junior mentioned in the Open, played just 6 games a year ago, but scored 9 goals for the Pioneers in his second season from Brazil. GPS will use the keeper, Newman. Jay Willis will now use his keeper, back to Warren Gross, who's out of Penn State. Graduated in 2012, third season with the Pioneers. Played 10 games a year ago, gave up just 11 goals in those 10 games. That gets knocked out by Western Massachusetts. Throw in for GPS. Nicholas Christman throws it in. Gets into Matt Handy. Christman trying to go back after it. Pioneers gather, and then they turn it over. Sent to the far side, but nobody home there. So it goes out of bounds for a Western Massachusetts throw-in. In the 5th minute of play, neither team has had a real scoring opportunity yet. Tyler Mackney sends it into the box, attempting to get it to Christman. It was intercepted.
Keep it, just keep it. Jesse.
Jay Willis, the team captain. Played 11 years with the Pioneers. Also serves as the head coach right now at Worcester State University. He's now on the near side. Throw-in comes for GPS Massachusetts. At midfield, Smryko plays it back. There's defensive area, Alan Ashenfelter. Ashenfelter sends it up the seam, but doesn't connect. As we are 6 minutes in. That pass trying to get through, intended for Kyle Clancy. Now to get it, Ciambella. Ciambella gets a step on Christman, heading towards the box. And against really 3 different GPS Massachusetts players, had no chance, and gets cleared out of bounds, out near midfield. And the Pioneers will throw it in. On the near side, James Beeston. Ciambella got knocked over. The foul is called on GPS. As you take a look at Ciambella, out of Buffalo, New York, played at Amherst College. Division III NESCAC. Beeston along the near sideline. Sends it into space for Kyle Clancy. The cross right there in the middle of the box gets cleared out. And a throw-in coming for the Pioneers. Throw-in by Beeston. Ciambella has it knocked away, and that goes out off of. Referee has his hand-pointed possession for the Pioneers, so they pick it up right now. Beeston gets it in towards Ciambella. Ciambella in the box, gets knocked over. And they're going to call the foul, it appears, in the box on GPS Massachusetts, and the Pioneers will have a penalty shot in the 8th minute. So a chance for the Western Mass Pioneers to get on the board first with a penalty shot, as it was Ciambella working in the box, getting tripped up, knocked over, and doing the honors, Jamie Capinos. will take the penalty shot for Western Massachusetts. The goalie, Jeff Newman, for GPS Massachusetts. Getting set here as the shot will be taken in the 9th minute. Here it comes from Capinos, and the big save by Newman. Keeps it scoreless in the 9th minute of play.
Big save on Newman on the penalty shot.
Now let's see if GPS Massachusetts can take momentum from that play. Chrisman. Knocked around in the midfield. Both teams trying to get control. Chrisman on the near side. Taps it, middle of the field. Now they try to go outside, making a run there towards it is Matt Handy. As Handy overlapping up the near side, got knocked over, taken away by the Pioneers.
Help.
Sent out into space. Running for Kyle Clancy, has it knocked away from behind as Macabella getting back, keeps it inbounds there in the corner and trying to clear his end. Tenth minute of play, just a few minutes ago. Penalty shot saved by Jeff Newman of GPS Massachusetts. Jamie Capinos took the shot. So we're still 0-0. The U.S. Open Cup game of the round on USSoccer.com and the U.S. Soccer YouTube channel. We thank you for tuning in. I'm Scott Sudikoff. 7 other first-round matchups going on today. 101st U.S. Open Cup. 80 teams this year, a record amount of teams. Had 68 last year, which was a record at the time. Chance here for GPS Massachusetts at the top of the box, gets knocked around, and Jesse Pereira clears it out of bounds for the Pioneers. Throw in coming from Jake Edwards as he bounces it in. Edwards now on that far side, taking control. Into the box, right there at the edge. Make a move towards the goal, the shot, and it's in. GPS Massachusetts gets on the board first. And try to get you who that goal scorer was as he makes his way back towards. We'll take another look at it. And right there at the box, that is Santiago Bedoya with a left-footed shot, getting it by Warren Gross to put GPS Massachusetts up 1-0. Bedoya from Weston, Florida, played collegiately at Northeastern University and was a supplemental draft pick by Toronto FC of the MLS. Also his brother, Alejandro, plays for the U.S. national team. And he puts GPS Massachusetts up 1-0. So after the big save by Newman on the penalty shot, GPS able to take that momentum and take a 1-0 lead. See if the Pioneers can answer. Kyle Clancy. Lost it momentarily, but the Pioneers in the offensive end with a throw-in. Beeston throws it there into the corner and goes straight out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick for Newman. GPS Massachusetts has a co-head coach set up with players, Harris Smryko and Tyler Mackney, the players and coaches. Mentioned that Nicholas Chrisman, former coach, said that he's playing in some of his final games for GPS Massachusetts. He'll be graduating from Harvard Business School this spring and then moving to New York to I assume, start his business career. Not a bad degree to have, Harvard Business. The throw in on the far side for GPS Massachusetts as they lead 1-0. right at the top of the 6th. That got cleared out by the Pioneers. The left foot. Jake Edwards sent it forward. Now picking it up on the near side. For Western Mass is Clancy. Gets deflected out, so he'll quickly throw it in. The Pioneers are coached by Federico Molinari. Played for the Pioneers 2003 and 2006 through 2010. Also played professionally in Argentina, Colombia, and Italy. So he guides the Pioneers in the Premier Development League, PDL. They were 5-3-6 a year ago, and they start that season next Friday. Will Daniels on the far side at the edge of the box, looking to set something up. Sends it across the top. Gets knocked out. And GPS tries to work out of its own end. Bedoya there on the far side played it backwards. And up the far side, stays in. The 15th minute, 1-0 GPS Massachusetts, formerly Mass Premier Soccer. That goes out on the near side here. A Western Mass throw-in coming. Goal came in the, I believe it was the 10th minute. I'll have to check that for sure, the goal. Either way, it's a 1-0 GPS Massachusetts lead. Bedoya was the goal scorer. Western Mass trying to answer. Alencar Jr. 1-on-2. Got his pass almost through there. Looking for Ciambella. Both players there go for the header. One by GPS. On the far side, Tyler Mackney, one of the co-head coaches. And now waiting for it, Matt Handy.
Turn. Man.
Quick one-touch pass. Chrisman sends it towards the far side. Didn't have enough on it. Stepping up to take control back. Bedoya with the left foot across the top of the box. Nobody home for GPS. And here at the near side, kept in by Beeston. And then knocked out by Handy, so the throw in by Beeston. In for Ciambella. Jesse Pereira with Willis. Now Baracus plays it up the middle. Junior with a lot of room in front. Alencar Jr. has it knocked away. Good slide tackle. Chrisman sending it towards the far side, where it's controlled by Bedoya, the goal scorer for GPS Mass.
If you're looking for a Pioneers professional camp in your area, the Western Mass Pioneers hold camps in communities around the Western Mass.
Matt Lemire leaves it off. Now in the middle of the field, played by Macbella. Straight up the middle. Smryko on his right foot plays it near side. Chrisman, his pass was a little errant, but stepping up to keep control of it was Ashenfelter. Pass to the top of the box. Chrisman, he's the left-footed shot, and he puts it wide. See Warren Gross, the keeper for the Pioneers, 6'3", 207 pounds. Mentioned a 2012 graduate of Penn State University, and now in his third season with the Pioneers. And a 1.01 goals against average a year ago. Bedoya, far side for GPS with the left-footed cross, and errant there, and out of bounds it goes. Another goal kick upcoming for Gross. Pioneers out of the PDL, the top U23 men's league in North America. the 2013 MLS draft, 66 selections, 42 of those players that played in the PDL. This one will bounce all the way back for Gross. GPS Massachusetts, out of the Bay State League in the Boston area. Champions of the league a year ago. And I have my facts correct. I think they have already won the first 3 games of their Bay State League this season as well. So they've had a chance to play some league games coming into this one. As we are in the 19th minute, Santiago Bedoya, the goal scorer for GPS Massachusetts, as they lead 1-0. Macabella taps it ahead. Now on the far side with it, Jake Edwards. That gets sent out of bounds by the Pioneers. GPS throw in on the far side. Quickly bounced in, but stepping in to take it away, Alan Carr Jr. He'll make his move forward. Very talented player out of Brazil, heading forward still with it, and then has it knocked away. Play continues. And a whistle on the far side there, and a GPS player down. And a yellow card will be issued to Jay Willis. Willis mentioned the captain from Ludlow, Massachusetts. And called for the dangerous play and the yellow card right there. 2004 graduate of Southern New Hampshire University. A couple of other players on this Pioneers team come from Southern New Hampshire. As the Penmen were the 2013 Division II national champions. Curtis Pereira, one of those members of Western Mass and of Southern New Hampshire, as that comes down to Warren Gross. So roll it forward. Ryan Reynolds, another member of the Pioneers, who also national champion Southern New Hampshire University this past fall towards the winter. As we have gotten through 21 minutes into the 22nd minute of play, and it's 1-0 GPS Massachusetts. Scott Sudikoff here with you, USsoccer.com, and on YouTube. The game of the round of the Lamar Hunt U.S. Open Cup. Next week's game of the round will be down in Richmond, Virginia. It'll be RVA FC playing the Richmond Kickers. That game next Wednesday, May the 14th. And that'll be the game of the round. That'll be a second round matchup, of course. Willis with the header. Cut off any opportunity for GPS on that one. Now in the middle of the field, Chrisman with the left foot, sending it out towards some space, trying to let, I believe that was Figueiredo go make a run there, but too far out in front. One touch towards the outside, taken away, Chrisman. Now Mackney. Matt Handy plays it back. They use the defense. Macabella for Handy up the near side. One touch along the sideline, kept in momentarily by Chrisman, but it just snuck over the line. So it'll be a Western Massachusetts throw-it. Just tuned in, the goal scorer for GPS Massachusetts, Santiago Bedoya. Western Mass had a penalty kick. Jamie Capinos was stopped by the keeper, Jeff Newman. That left-footed shot bounces in a couple of times, easily scooped up by Gross.
AAA for all the travel insurance and automobile needs. TD Bank, America's most convenient bank.
We'll have a throw-in on the far side for the Western Mass Pioneers. The header, and they're trying to tap it forward as Junior was making a run towards the box, but the pass from Ciambella didn't get through. Aquabella for GPS will use his keeper, Newman. Bad exchange there. Alencar Jr. taps it towards the outside. And that is a bad cross. Goal kick for Newman. Last year's champion of this U.S. Open Cup, DC United. Back in 2007, a local club, the New England Revolution, were the champions. As we start the first round of the 101st U.S. Open Cup tonight. 7 other matchups going on. Beeston trying to keep things alive, going from GPS player to GPS player. Play whistled down, and GPS Mass will have possession as Matt Handy at the top of the box to go up for the header. Comes down. Foul goes on the Pioneers. Crispin with the free kick. With the left foot, sends it towards the far post. Headed out towards the top of the 6. And now Crispin. Smryko sending it towards the box. Willis with the header. Now up the near side. Ciambella with space. Angling towards the box. Now going out wide. Sends it through, and it got knocked, deflected away by Newman. It may have also caught the post, not sure from this vantage point, but it was an excellent move, and I think I ID'd him as Ciambella, but that was actually Kyle Clancy with that speed and that move. Stays 1-0 GPS Massachusetts, but other than the penalty kick, probably the best chance that they've had, the Pioneers had, to get on the scoreboard. So we have played 28 minutes Alencar Jr. with the header. Clancy, his cross. Got knocked back towards him against Chrisman, and Pioneers still with control. Middle of the field, Barakis with the right foot sends it towards the net, and diving to his right, taking one step, Jeff Newman making the save. So from a ways away, Barakis put a pretty good shot on net. He's in his second year with the Pioneers. Stays 1-0 GPS Mass. Again, you see on the scoreboard you have MPS, formerly known as Mass Premier Soccer. Tracking it down, Matt Handy. And the battle there will be won by GPS. Coming up for the throw-in, Chrisman. And instead, he'll leave it back for Handy. Bounces along the line there, stays in. Pioneers take it away. Left foot forward. Junior couldn't control it. Comes down for Chrisman. Battles. Junior steps up. Now looking to turn upfield. We'll send it out to the far side. Left foot into the box. Junior, the header goes wide of that near post from where he was in the box there. Take another look at that setup. It was Will Daniels on the setup. A quick chip with the left foot, and the header there goes wide by Alencar Jr. Pioneers have had a few good opportunities in the last couple of minutes. Bedoya, the goal scorer for GPS. Newman, the keeper, has a penalty kick save for GPS, as down there right now Figueredo got knocked down hard. We've already had one yellow card issued to Jay Willis of the Pioneers. And that was Willis again, just getting his foot in there and tripping him up. Taking the free kick will be Jake Edwards out of Middlebury College. Came in as a game time decision with a hamstring problem, but on the field. On the edge of the box. Bedoya trying to make a move down that end line there. And able to gain a corner kick for GPS Mass. Second corner kick so far. Trying the diving header attempt. Goes all the way through. And then not able to control it, other Pioneers along that sideline. So Handy will quickly throw it back in for GPS. Smryko. That's it off for Macabella. Again goes out of bounds. Handy the throw in. Towards the corner along the end line. And that time it goes off of Chrisman, who argues the call momentarily. GPS, though, trying to hem the Pioneers in and continue to force the issue. They do take possession back over. Sent wide and knocked away. A race for the ball. Will Daniels couldn't win it for the Pioneers. Back comes GPS. Bedoya, this time with the right foot, and goes up high and wide. 35th minute of play. 1-0 is the score. GPS Massachusetts, Bedoya the goal scorer. Andy chips it ahead. And that'll be a throw in for the Pioneers. See Jesse Pereira starting on the defensive line for the Pioneers today. Race for the ball. Alencar Jr. trying to get there for the Pioneers, now stepping up and getting tripped up with Ciambella as he tried to put a shot on goal. Jeff Newman forced to pick it up in the box. See, Junior couldn't get to it, and the ball loose momentarily. And everybody back defensively for GPS. We're at Lusitano Stadium, Ludlow, Massachusetts, the game of the round, U.S. Open Cup, 101st edition. Glad you could be with us, USsoccer.com and the US Soccer YouTube channel. Scott Sudikoff here with you. Next week's game of the round will be down in Richmond, Virginia. A chance potentially developing there for the Pioneers, but they can't turn it into something as Kyle Clancy gave up possession. Junior taps it onto the near side. Beeston, left-footed cross at the top of the 6. And that will bounce out of bounds for a Pioneer throw in there towards the corner. Capinos will throw it in. Into the box, header, and coming up Newman to punch it out. GPS trying to counter. Newman has made the save on a penalty kick. He's also made a diving stop on a shot as well. Beeston playing there with Clancy. Go for a throw in, Jesse Pereira. This is a GPS Massachusetts team actually playing its 4th game in 8 days. Most recently beating the Lansdowne Boys of Manhattan 5-4 in penalty kicks, and that actually advanced them to the regional final of qualifications for the 2015 U.S. Open Cup. And coming up, Newman will cut that one off as he had Clancy bearing down on him. 39th minute, 1-0 GPS Massachusetts. This Western Mass Pioneers team will begin its PDL season next Friday here at home. They also play an exhibition game this coming Friday. Two of the 80 teams in the record field. 80 teams, a record for the U.S. Open Cup after a record was set last year with the 68 teams. Jesse Pereira. Now on the near side, it's Beeston. Plays it into space towards the corner. Clancy gains control. Ciambella, the cross. Clancy trying to get the header there for the Pioneers. And Chrisman will turn and fire it out, trying to clear the zone. Junior gets knocked down and play continues. Chrisman able to stay away from the defense. 40 minutes in. The left-footed shot at that near post, and Newman makes the save.